Hey everybody, welcome back to Spirituality with Gabriella. On this channel, I share Spirit's messages as well as manifestation tips so you can live your best life possible. Today I'll be doing a channeled reading, so I trust that if you were guided to this video, this message is for you. We are using two card decks today. The first is the Crystal Spirits Oracle, and then the second is the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Okay. So I'm just tuning in. The first thing I'm hearing from Spirit is that your potential is limitless, and especially if you're the type of person where you have thought in the past, oh, maybe I'll be famous, or maybe I'll be on TV, or maybe everybody will know my name someday. That is definitely true in your case. And what Spirit wants you to know is that there are multiple timelines happening in parallel on Earth and in other dimensions. So what that means is you don't have to limit yourself to looking at the here and now. You can know that truly anything is possible because there are multiple parallel realities happening at once. We got the Princess of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. And whenever I see this energy, this is for somebody who's very sensitive, very caring, almost maternalistic. And so this would be you that we're channeling for. And the energy here is that, yeah, the world is your oyster. I mean, she's holding a cup here, but if you can look at the shapes, it almost to me looks like an oyster. And so this is the strong message that is coming through from Spirit. I am seeing that it may be necessary for you to close down something that you've been investing a lot of time and energy into in order for you to get to your true North Star. And Spirit is just acknowledging that this might feel confronting, it might feel intense, but it is necessary, and that's exactly where you are right now, is closing down things so that you can actually create the space for something new to emerge. And we did get the Eight of Cups. So that is where that message is coming through really strong. I also want you guys to look at the colors on the cards, because when we have like purples and pinks, these are colors that represent love, compassion, and divinity, and I always read with colorology. And so the energy coming through is like somebody who's very compassionate, very creative, but also needs to reserve their energy for themselves. And if you don't reserve your energy for yourself, the threat would be that you get burnt out or that you feel like everything is urgent, and that's not the case. Spirit is just saying that you're moving into more of an innovative energy, and you're moving into an energy where like you can consider yourself to be somebody who belongs in the limelight or deserves success, to really start living in that frequency of abundance. And one thing that they want to communicate today is, I have a feeling like a lot of people who are watching this reading have felt kind of like scarce or fearful, especially around like matters of money and sometimes even matters of the heart. But Spirit is just wanting you to know you don't need to feel that way anymore. It's okay. Things are changing. Trust that beautiful things are coming for you. And just as I said that, I pulled the Diamond card. And you know that phrase, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, I associate diamonds with this energy of clarity and purity, but also fame. And so there is this energy of like being really rooted in self-love for yourself and valuing who you are and knowing that you shine like a diamond. And diamonds are one of the brightest stones or crystals that exist. And they're a prize, you know? So the message coming through is you are a prize. I'm going to read you a little bit of this. So it says that the right use of power means that you have to acknowledge your effect on others. So make sure that you honor yourself by insisting that you are paid what you're worth. And you also have the power to negotiate and set boundaries and to wield your influence respectfully, recognizing that we are all meant to share in the universal flow of abundance. And it's basically talking about how diamonds are a priceless gift of time and pressure, which combine together, and diamonds represent being able to get through trials and tribulations. So if you can imagine how they create a diamond, the diamond goes through a lot. It's a lot of pressure, and that's kind of how you are. You have been through a lot, but now you're at the stage where you get to just sit and shine, and be who you truly want to be. And one message that's coming through really clear is you're very powerful, but now it's a question of how do you actually want to use your power? And if I could underline one part of that sentence, it would be you. Like, how do you want to use your power? And Spirit keeps saying, when you have the capacity and the gifts of a diamond, people are naturally going to flock to you. It just happens. But perhaps in the past you've given too much of yourself and you have worn your own energy down. When I channel, I forget words. You've worn your own energy down. And so what Spirit is showing me is now is your time to really make decisions for you. And this message is so important because I'm sensing in some of your fields, you're afraid to create conflict or you're afraid that you're going to hurt somebody else. But the answer is like, no, you're not going to hurt them. Even if you think that you will. This is coming through really strong. The answer is no. If it's not right for you, it is certainly not right for them either. And they're just being asked to step up. And so give them the space to step up too. Okay, we also got the Agarin card. I don't know how to say this one either, but this is beautiful. And when I look at this crystal myself, I feel a lot of power. I also feel a lot of Egyptian light codes coming from this crystal specifically. So I would assume many of you watching this video have had previous lifetimes in ancient Egypt and also hold what we call like priestess codes. So this card is about integrity, impeccability, reliability, and consistency. Your personal integrity matters, so if you're feeling pressured to say yes when your heart says no, or to be something that you're not, listen to the message that's coming through. Exactly what I was just saying. Now is a time to remember the importance of being reliable and impeccable with your word. If you really wanted to say no, don't say yes for now and try to correct your mistake later. People may struggle to accept your truth and your decisions, but stick to them, be solid and consistent, because what matters to you deep down matters to the conscious universe who loves you. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was getting. It's like you are creating space so that you can bring your true creations to manifest in the 3D physical plane. And in order to create that space, you will have to say no to some people. I know it's painful. I know it's hard. I too have been through this many, many, many times. But whenever you are firm and you create like an energetic pillar, Spirit gets a clear cue. And what they're showing me is your no and your yes are very powerful. And so use them wisely. And when you create that pillar, you instantly put yourself on a new trajectory, and the universe and the world around you instantly starts to rearrange itself. So it's very necessary that you reallocate your energy towards greatness and innovation and what you want to do. You. They keep underlining that. Okay, last but not least, we have the Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands is an energy of a young entrepreneur, somebody who's a visionary, somebody who sees into the future. You're probably very intuitive. You might even be a channeler if you're watching this reading, or you feel is what I'm hearing. You feel and you sense things before they happen. And then when they happen, there's a part of you that is not surprised. Spirit is saying to recognize the great gift in this and to recognize that that in itself is a type of prosperity and abundance, which is already available to you, which you're using all the time, every day. And it gets to be your secret sauce, is what they're saying. It also gets to be something that when you feel called to, you can share with friends. And I'm feeling called to pull one more card, just one more. And I just want to see what their final guidance is here. Ooh, I told you, Egyptian. We got the tiger eye. Okay, so see this beautiful pyramid. Again, I'm getting a lot of Egyptian energy from this pile. So most certainly you have energy that is cosmic, it is important, and you are meant to create beautiful things on the planet. And you're also meant to create experiences that people really resonate with, is something else I'm hearing. So just be really tuned into that and follow that, and know that every time you say yes to something, which is kind of a waste of your energy, it's only taking you further away from that vision. So really treat that vision as your North Star. So the meaning of this is positive willpower, optimism, the power to manifest essence into form and a clear purpose. I love how these cards instantly say like what Spirit is saying. So everything on our planet began as an idea in the sea of infinite possibility before becoming manifest in the realm of form. And the conditions you see today are the result of intentions that you created in the past. Know that in this moment, you have the power to begin co-creating something new with the conscious universe. You have what it takes to do and what needs to be done. So with that clear intention in mind, take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and begin the work for its manifesting time. Tiger Eye Spirit reminds you to not get distracted by the largeness of the task, as you have the conscious universe working with you, sending allies and messages to make the job easier. Great. Okay, so I could not have expressed it better myself. You are a very powerful person. I feel very charged energy from this reading specifically. I feel that you have the power to literally do whatever you want. If you want to be on TV, you can do it. If you want to create a class, you can do it. It's almost like that genie energy where you snap your fingers, your wish is granted. Yes, you are the vessel. Yes, you are going to have to put pen to paper in some form. But the second you make a decision, the universe will move, and it moves instantly. Instantly, instantly, instantly. So, with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please give me a big thumbs up if you resonated with this reading. Hit that subscribe button and share it if you feel so inclined. All of my links are down below. I have a 6-month coaching program starting in October. We start October 8th. This program is all about manifesting your wildest dreams, so it's very aligned for this pile. We do meet Wednesday nights Pacific time. Let me know if you are interested by commenting down below, or you can always reach out to me on Instagram or via email. All of the details are down below on my website. All right, you guys, have a great day. I love you.